Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How have you been? If you don't know who I am, you're probably not the only ones, but anyway, my name's Edward Smith. I'm mainly into music, I vlog every week, and I make cover videos. So guys, today's topic is my recording studio, the equipment that I use, how I try and make this place as productive as possible in terms of the lighting I use, the efficiency in terms of my desk that I work at, and how I make it possible for myself to sit here for 7 to 8 hours a day and not get tired and be as productive as I can possibly be. Okay guys, so let's get back to the video. So today's topic is obviously my recording studio, and one of the most important things in a recording studio is the equipment you use. So let us get to the equipment I use in my recording studio. So guys, the first thing we're going to talk about is microphones, and particularly condenser microphones. I have a Rode NT1A microphone here, which is really good for home recording studio, and I also have an AUDIO-THECHNICA AT2020, which is made in, I actually don't know, but I know this is made in Australia, but I don't know about the AUDIO-THECHNICA. But anyway, these two microphones are really good microphones for home recording. They are called condenser microphones because they obviously need phantom power, 48 volts of phantom power. They pick up mainly your voice and no background noise, which is quite nice, and that is essential for recording studio purposes and for getting the best vocals possible. And guys, note that the Rode NT1A is a little bit more expensive than the AUDIO-THECHNICA AT2020, and I think one of the reasons are that it does come with a shock mount, and it also comes with a pop filter. Okay guys, so the second thing we're going to talk about in my recording studio is the studio monitors I use and where I position them. Okay guys, so these are the M-Audio BX5s. They are called BX5 because there's a 5-inch speaker, and honestly these speakers are perfect if you're a singer-songwriter and you're not fully into music production. If you are mainly into music production, there are better options like KRKs, and I'd say Yamahas are the general for both singer-songwriters and music producers. But if you're starting out and you're kind of into this, then I would say you should definitely go for the M-Audio BX5s. They're really a good product. So guys, the third thing we're going to talk about in my recording studio is the audio interface I use to power my condenser microphones. Okay guys, so I have some bad news. The interface that I use is in a rack mount, and it's really a lot of effort to take out and remove, and putting it back is a two-man's job. So I'm gonna leave a picture here for you guys. So let me just move on and tell you guys how it works. I really apologize for that. But anyway, this is the Scarlett 18i20 from Focusrite. It is an 8-channel audio interface with phantom power for your condenser microphones. It has 2 headphone jacks if you're producing with a friend, which is quite nice. Otherwise, it has a dim switch just to soften your sound, and mute to obviously cut it off automatically. It has a split phantom power system where you can switch it on and it only puts phantom power on the first 4 channels, or you can put it on the second one where it only puts phantom power on the last 4 because it's an 8-channel interface. To be honest guys, this interface is really good if you're recording bands, or if you know you're gonna grow as a mixing artist or mastering engineer. To be honest guys, this interface is a lot for this type of studio. You don't really need it. I would say as a music producer or singer-songwriter, the 2i2 or the 2i4 from Focusrite is really good. It's a lot cheaper and you get the same good quality. This is a little bit of an overkill, but it's really nice. Maybe someday I record bands or anything. I haven't recorded a band in my entire life ever, but maybe I do, and then when that day comes, this will really help. Otherwise, it's an overkill. It's not necessary, but it is nice to have. It does look good, and it makes the studio pop. The fourth thing we're going to talk about is where I started, and I started using a mixer, and this is the mixer I used. So guys, I have more bad news, and that is that my mixer is also in a little bit of a ditch and it's quite heavy to carry, so I'll show you guys. So I'm gonna leave a little picture on the side here as well. Anyway, I have a Behringer X1832 mixer. I used this mixer when I started recording vocals with a condenser microphone because I needed phantom power, and this mixer has phantom power. It has a built-in compressor, it has 8 channels with faders and effects, and the really nice thing about it is you can use it in the studio and for live purposes because it has a control room section and a live setup section, which is nice. And in my opinion, I'd say this is quite a cool thing to have because it's firstly a money saver because you can use it for 2 things, and the quality is up there. It's really not bad quality. You really get good quality for both live and recording purposes. Okay guys, the last thing I'm going to talk about in terms of my setup at my studio table is my essentials such as my studio monitor or screen that I use, my keyboard, my 2 mouses, and a laptop. So guys, for my main setup I have a 27-inch Dell monitor. Underneath that I have an M-Audio Oxygen 49 key MIDI keyboard that I use for melodies and fills and finding certain chords, which is kind of essential if you're producing on the spot and you're like, oh, what's that chord, should you push it there, and you're right there, you can quickly just put it in because the screen's right in front of you. Otherwise I use a Red Dragon keyboard. I have 2 mouses. I have a Speedlink mouse which stays here permanently, and then I have a Logitech Anywhere MX mouse, which is my travel type mouse. I even use it here because it's really nice. It's an expensive mouse, but it's really nice, and it's here because it's dope. It's really dope. Okay guys, so on that note, I'm gonna end the video here. I hope I helped you guys out. I hope you guys got a great idea of my recording setup and how I try to be as productive as possible. If you guys want to check out some of my cover videos, then just go click on these videos over here. Otherwise, if you want to stay connected, maybe check out my vlogs, my how-to videos, then just subscribe to the channel over here, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.